Hey guys, welcome back to the Alliance Tournament. Sorry for the delay. We were having some trouble getting Exiled ones into the arena, and as a result of that trouble, one of their people has actually moved to 0, so we have some weird setups. 3 Balgorns for the Exiled ones and 3 Armageddons for Nulli. One of those Balgorns for Exiled ones is going to start at 0 on the beacon while the rest of his team has moved back quite a bit. Before we get started in this match, I want to take 1 second to give another shout out to TVA for a job well done. Fozzie came in here and gave us a little inside info on that match, and they were even more levels above than we thought, and just props to them for doing a really good job. But yeah, what do you think of this match?
All of the nuding. This is going to be a war of cap management. I mean, with all these newts, obviously they're not all going to be able to newt each other out. But Balgorns versus Geddons, it's just so much cap pressure. The thing the Balgorns have going for them is the longer range webs that may be able to control range on some of those frigates. But again, webs take cap, and if you don't have cap, you can't use your webs. So I'm going to be curious how that first Balgorn in the middle there is going to react. Is he going to burn back? Is he going to sit still? Right now, he doesn't seem to be moving.
Cruise missile Armageddons. Yeah.
Oh, wait, we haven't started the match, but no, wait, I see effects, though. The timer is not going, so I think we must be underway.
We are underway for sure.
Okay,
I don't know why the timer's not going.
Timer
but the match
is not going,
started.
yep.
My guess is that the timer might not. Whoa! Now we lost brackets. Oh, that's fine. The timer might not be going because of the tournament tool being messed up.
That's right.
Because
We're maybe
of
rebooting
delaying
that
the
UI.
start of the match. But that's fine.
We'll
Don't
give
worry
you an
about
idea what's
that.
going on from over here. I can't tell who's taking damage quite at the moment, but that Balgorn does appear to be turning around and burning a little bit. No, all the Balgorns are burning toward.
There we go. Now you're getting the updated UI.
Here we go. So the first Geddon taking
Whoa,
damage.
Balgorn
Balgorn, low armor, yeah. So the Oneros is trying to keep reps on that Balgorn. Neros has no E-War on him, so he's able to freely rep. That Balgorn is neuted, though. We have damps spread across the Nulli Secunda team. Their first Armageddon,
What is he
no
doing?
shields, but what is...
So, this is the Balgorn that was moved to 0 on the beacon. You would think that he would fly back to his team when the match started. Instead, as you can see, he's flying past the enemy team. He's just charging. And they're trying to support him, but he's in deep structure, and I don't think he's going to last much longer.
No, is this perhaps some bribery going on behind the scenes, some AWOCs? I'm really not sure, but he's gone. That's a huge boost for Nulli. Nulli is now in control of this match. They have far more neuting power on the field, depending on the fits, of course, but so far they're not even sweating it. The Oneros pilot is just kicked back in his chair, running reps on the Geddon and having a good time here. Meanwhile, their second Balgorn for Exiled Ones is about to go into armor. He's webbed down. He's target painted for whatever that's worth, and neutered as well.
So Exiled One's getting crushed right now. So Exiled One's guy tries to throw by not warping when he's supposed to, gets moved to 0 on the beacon, then flies into the enemy team, which seems like, the rest of the Exiled One team sort of did follow up. The other Balgorns are in there as well, so maybe that was the call. But another thing, I don't know how relevant it is, but they had one of their battleships disconnect at right before a match started during their last match or the match before that, which cost them a match then as well. So they might want to look at their roster a little bit and see if there's any issues. As I say that, their second Balgorn is about to go into structure. Well, he's about half armor, I guess.
He's getting repped back and forth, but it's not long before he's going to go down. There are some alliances out there that actually have tech requirements to join their alliance. I'm pretty sure Rooks and Kings at one point was requiring solid-state drives for all of their triage pilots. Maybe that's something tournament teams ought to look into. Do you have a good enough internet connection?
So they can record?
I don't know.
It
could be. That could be. I just don't know. Maybe that's something tournament teams need to look into if they're having consistent issues with connectivity or what's going on. But that Balgorn now about to bleed into structure.
Hurting pretty bad.
Yeah, the Oneros is making a valiant effort to keep him up, but there's just too much damage coming from these Vexers and the Armageddons from Nulli Secunda. And then maybe the Gnosis is buying a little bit as well. But we have a Punisher now webbed. He's getting remote repped because, frankly, the damage coming from Exile 1s isn't enough to even bother fully repping that Geddon if he's still taking it. And
Balgorn tanking a little bit now. He could be moving away from some of the drone damage. The Geddons probably running short-range drones because I'm not seeing sentries anywhere right now. I'll try to look around a little bit more and see.
Yeah, we'll see.
No, bouncers.
Yeah.
If you've been away from the game a bit and it seems weird to see a cruise Armageddon, we made some changes in Odyssey. The Armageddon now has a neutralizing range bonus as well as a drone damage bonus. So those couple extra highs getting missiles in them in this match, people do different stuff with those. But usually going to be a drone and neutralizer sort of support ship. It's interesting to see 3. We haven't seen a lot of that in this tournament.
Yeah, it's a very scary ship, to be honest with you. It's
Punisher down.
Yep.
Got one of the support off the field for Exile.
And that Balgorn is still just
just
clinging to
hanging in
armor.
there.
But the Armageddon for Nulli's going to take a little damage. I don't think it's going to stress anything. The Oneros is damped, but I don't see the damage sticking, so he's still getting reps off. You know, that Geddon is just a scary ship. We've seen quite a few of them. The long-range newts now, and those drones just do a heck of a lot of damage. A lot of people were mourning the loss of the turret Armageddon, but frankly, I love the new Armageddon. I think it's a fantastic ship. And the the APOC kind of takes the role of the old Geddon. So here we go. Baelgorn, low structure, still getting tiny bits of armor back, but yeah, he's not long for this world. He's hull on fire. Should be seeing him explode very, very shortly.
I'm not sure why he has been tanking better now than he did to begin with. As you can see, both those Armageddon sitting right on top of him. All their drones are fine. Guard 2's mostly sitting nearby. Could be that the support was involved for the first Baelgorn kill, or that the first Baelgorn didn't turn his tank on or something, knowing this Baelgorn pilot. But anyway, they were able to take him out. So 2 Baelgorns down now for Exiled Ones. 1 to go. Pretty expensive little set of ships they have, actually.
Yep, there goes another Baelgorn for Exiled 1 into armor. Another Secunda's Armageddon just kind of chilling out. A couple reps on him. 1 on the Punisher of Castmania down there at the bottom. Web Scram still on Monty Reagan, but he doesn't seem to be taking much damage, so not really consequential. We see the Enyo of Peter Johansson on Exiled Ones is Web, Target Painted, Tracking Disrupted, and going low armor, you know, making the Oneros on Exiled Ones really work for his money with the Baelgorn, and he's ripping a Kestrel.
Yeah, this one. You're right. That's actually something we've seen happen a lot in this tournament. Enyo down for Exiled Ones.
And
that
Baelgorn
Baelgorn's about to go down as well. Punisher dropping at the same time. We've seen a surprising number of matches where teams have their logistics with reps split between a main core ship like that Baelgorn and one of their support ships like a Kestrel, and it seems nuts. Like,
well,
you have to keep the core ship alive.
I think it was 3 times yesterday, at least 2 for sure. Where
as we say that, Onero's down for Exiled Ones.
There you go.
Paying for his crimes.
At least 3 times, I think, yesterday we saw flagship ships die with little to no reps. As the reps didn't even get on to, like, it was at half armor because the logistics pilot was so focused on repping like an
Punisher
Enyo.
down.
Yeah, it's amazing how this stuff's just exploding now. It's really over.
Kestrel down.
But logistics piloting is not easy. You don't just
it's not
spam the reps. You really
positioning
have to,
really important.
and
managing the reps
decision
really
making,
important.
yeah.
Local tank really important.
and kind of knowing your team well enough to know if it's worth sacrificing an Enyo to keep your flagship alive.
Totally.
Usually is. And so here we go. The prophecy will be not
just
long
that,
for this world.
just that link ship left for prophecy, or just the link ship left for Exiled Ones, and that will be the match over for them. Nulli taking this one pretty easily.
Yep.
Really strange match. Of course, EVE Online, well known for sort of the social meta play that goes on behind the scenes, and I wonder what the story is here.
Yeah, I wonder.
This does not look like an Exiled Ones team where everything is running as expected. I feel like whatever the reason, whether it's connectivity and tech, or it's some kind of AWACSing or some kind of spying or whatever, like, I feel like there's got to be something going on there, because that was really odd behavior from start to finish in that match. But
it was still very, very well executed by Nulli Secunda.
Yep.
They take a clean 100-0 match. Congratulations to them. They move on to the losers bracket, and we'll go back to the studio for some analysis.